Nina, Mom texted me again.
Okay, I got it.
What? You already know what she texted me about? I haven't told you what she texted me yet. What's with that attitude?
I know that she's complaining about me again. I'm already used to it, Kyle. She's probably complaining about the fact that I still have a job. She wants me to quit my job and become a housewife to take care of the household properly. Or did she complain about how she still hasn't been able to meet her grandchild? Does she think it's my fault that I'm still not pregnant? And she must be complaining about how I always talk back to her, right? She hates everything about me. So, I think I know your mother pretty well. But did I guess right?
Well, yeah. That's basically what she texted me about. I hope you treat her more kindly, though. She's my mom, and you're her daughter-in-law. I didn't have a father, but she took great care of me while she worked hard to support us. I think you'll understand her better if you spend more time with her.
I spend enough time with her, in my opinion.
Really? Mom always tells me that you never pay attention to what she says when you're with her. I bet she's feeling lonely.
I do pay attention. I might or might not reply, but I'm listening.
You should give her a nod or something when she's talking to you. At least you can do that, can't you? I'm not asking you to do something that's hard. Just be a good daughter-in-law and give her a short reply and nod when she talks to you, okay?
If I keep on nodding and agreeing to her, I'll have to quit my job and become a housewife like she wants me to. She really hates how I also have a job. That's probably what she hates most about me.
That's a different story. She won't force you to do anything.
It's not a different story. You don't understand how forceful she looks from my perspective. Hey, Kyle, I thought you were on my side. You're my husband, so I hope you could understand my position too. I think I'm doing housework properly, although I have a job, and I'm really trying my best to be a good wife for you.
If you want to be a good wife, I expect you to handle things better with my mom. It's your job to keep a good relationship with my mom, okay? We're a family now, and you should think of her as your real mother too. It might be hard at first, but it's what everyone faces when they get married. We each have to compromise so that we can be a family. I don't think it's so much of a big deal. All other couples seem to be figuring it out themselves, but why can't you do better?
I'm trying my best, you know. Can't you be a bit more supportive of me? I'm having a hard time too. I'm struggling to fit in.
I'm also having a hard time because of you. Mom keeps complaining about you, and it's pretty annoying.
So you're blaming me? It's not just my fault.
If you would be kinder to Mom, she would start to accept you as her daughter. It's up to you, Nina. Try approaching her first. She can be shy sometimes, so it would be better if you start breaking the ice between the two of you.
I've already tried approaching her, but all my efforts were in vain. It never worked out between me and your mother. She seems to hate me since we got married. I have no idea why, but she was always cold to me.
No, you're overthinking, Nina. It's just that Mom is a pretty straightforward person. She's direct with what she says, so it might have made her look as though she was harsh with you.
I don't think so.
Nina, can you mature up a bit?
Kyle, I'm being really mature here. Even when she treated me really harshly, I was never cold to her. I always try to start a conversation with a smile. I'll try one last time to approach your mother so that we could improve our relationship. But if I fail again, I'm going to give up. I've tried enough.
All right, give it one last try. Oh, by the way, Nina, make sure you clean our bedroom after you come home today.
What? Again? I vacuumed the bedroom floor yesterday. I don't think we have to vacuum every day. We're both busy with work, and we barely spend any time there except for when we go to sleep.
It's summer now, so I prefer to change the bed sheets more often. I sweat a lot, so I want to wash them regularly. You're so lazy and unhygienic.
Gosh, Kyle, just do it yourself if you want the bed sheets changed every day. I have a job too. I don't have enough time to do whatever you tell me. I'm not a housemaid. First of all, you get home earlier than me. You have more time to spend at home, so can't you help me with the housework?
You know that I can't do these things. I don't even know how to use the washing machine or the dishwasher. The reason I married you in the first place is because I needed someone to look after me and to do the housework for me.
When we just got married, you promised that you would learn how to do housework so that we could help each other. In order to get things done around the house, we have to work together, Kyle.
I do help you with the housework. I take out the trash, remember?
That's the very least you can do.
Come on, Nina. Just do it for me, okay? Wash the bed sheets when you come home. And I want fish for dinner today.
All right. I'll prepare some grilled fish for dinner today. Can you cut the bread for me before I get home?
I don't want to do it.
Do it. Understood?
Okay. I'm cutting the bread for you. So you better wash the bed sheets and change them to new ones before I go to sleep today.
Kyle, where are you? Are you still not on your way home?
It's my day off, Nina. Let me do whatever I want. You can't control me just because you're my wife.
Kyle, I'm not trying to be controlling or anything. Your mother came over and she's with me now, so I was hoping you'd come home early.
Oh, Mom's here?
It's my day off, so I had plans too. There's so many things I wanted to do, but now my schedule is ruined. Your mother suddenly visits saying she wanted to have lunch at our house. So I cooked for her, and she just finished eating as she complained about how horrible my cooking skills were.
What is she doing now?
She's taking a nap. I guess she got sleepy after being so full.
She's like a little child, huh?
It's not funny at all. I was planning to go shopping this afternoon. So I planned to have her go home after she ate lunch, but she complained about how our living room was unorganized, so I'm cleaning up while she's sleeping on the couch.
You could go shopping on another day. You have enough clothes. You don't need more. Spend some quality time with my mom. Bond with my mom and try to know her better.
I was planning to go buy some groceries and daily necessities. We're running out of toilet paper and drinking water. It's not like I'm going window shopping, okay? I have plans too.
Come on, be flexible, Nina.
You had enough fun this morning. Can you come home and be with your mother so that I can go shopping? I really have to go. You need to help me.
I can't go home yet. I'm with my friends right now. I can't just leave them.
Then can you at least tell your mother to let us know before she comes over? Tell her to give us a call or a text before she decides to visit us on the weekends. If she keeps on coming over like this without telling us beforehand, I can't get anything done.
I bet she's starting to like you. She probably wants to talk with you more.
If she really is starting to like me, I don't think she'll be this mean, complaining about every single thing I do.
Maybe that's how Mom shows affection. I told her she can be shy sometimes. I guess she's too shy to express her affection towards you openly. But if she keeps coming on over the weekend, it's going to be pretty annoying for me too. I'll tell her to check with us before she comes over. Don't worry. Yeah, that would be great. Thanks.
So what time are you coming home today? Don't be too late, okay?
I'll be home by 8. I won't be eating dinner today, so you don't have to cook for me tonight.
Okay. Make sure to explain to me about the credit card bill when you get home.
Uh-oh. Did I spend too much money this month?
I couldn't believe my eyes when I got the bill. You're using up most of your salary. What are you thinking? Can't you plan better?
Sorry, Nina. I had to spend some money to bond with my new clients. It might help me get a new promotion.
Some? It's a huge amount, Kyle. I'm really angry this time. I can't just let you spend this much money every month.
Being a man is hard sometimes. You might not get it because you're a woman. It's a guy thing, okay?
Gosh, Kyle, are you serious? Can you come up with better excuses? I've given you so many chances already. I try not to be nosy, but I've had enough.
I'm sorry, Nina. Give me one last chance. I'll make sure not to use so much money next month. I promise.
You're just words. You never keep your promise. If you keep on using your credit card like this, I'll have to take it away from you.
Okay, I'll be careful next time. Oh, sorry. Nina, let's talk again later. My friend wants me to start the car. We'll talk again when I get home, okay?
Okay.
Take care of my mom while she's with you.
Nina, what are you thinking? How shameless can you be? What would your neighbor think? I can't believe how shameless you are. I'm so embarrassed to be your mother-in-law. What a shameless daughter-in-law. What a shameless person you are. How dirty.
Hello, what's going on? I don't understand what you're talking about. What made you think that I'm shameless?
Think about what you're doing right now. Can't you think before you speak?
What? I'm very confused.
It's still in the afternoon. The sun is still bright in the sky. Can't you wait until it gets darker in the night when you make love with my son? I can hear your high-pitched screams from the outside. Tone it down, please.
I really have no idea what you're talking about.
You still don't understand what I'm trying to tell you? I didn't know you were this stupid. Do you know where I was just now?
Why would I know?
I was in front of your house. Kyle told me not to come over without telling you two beforehand. I thought you might be up to something. I had to make sure you weren't doing anything stupid, so I decided to secretly check on you two. Then I heard your screams and cries from the house. Ugh, I don't even want to remember it.
I'm not actually home right now. My husband is supposed to be the only one at home.
What did you say? Then, what did I hear? It was a woman's voice.
Maybe it was from the TV?
That can't be it. I heard the voice calling my son's name, and the voice sounded real. It can't be from a video. I know you're embarrassed, but stop lying to me.
I'm really not at home right now. I'm with my friends right now. My close friend got pregnant, so we're having a celebration.
Then, does that mean? No, this can't be happening.
Are you sure that you heard a woman's voice from our house? You're telling me the truth, right?
I'm going back to make sure.
No, you don't have to. Please, just leave them alone. For now, at least.
But
I knew that my husband was acting a bit weird lately, but I never expected him to invite someone over to our house when I was outside. I thought he knew better than that.
I'm sorry on behalf of my son. I didn't know he was the type of person to do something so awful like this.
No, you don't have to apologize to me. You haven't done anything wrong. I'm glad I got to know the truth. Could you please help me for once? I need your help to make things right.
I'll be willing to help you. I'll do anything for you, Nina. It's my responsibility as his mother. I can't forgive my son who did the exact same thing my ex-husband has done to me. He knew that I hated my ex-husband for it, yet he decided to do the same.
Thank you very much. You'll be a great help. I'll contact you again shortly. Kyle, are you already home?
Yep, I'm home. Are you on your way home? Get me some beer. I also want some snacks. I completely forgot that I finished all of them yesterday.
Go buy them yourself.
I don't have time to. I'm gonna take a shower.
Me too.
What?
Your mother came to pick me up, so I'm already in front of the house.
Mom picked you up? Wait a minute. What the hell is going on?
This is weird. The door is locked from the inside. Unlock it for me. I can't come in.
No. Hang on for a minute.
Your mother wants to get inside to cool down. It's really hot tonight. Come on, open the door.
Give me 5 minutes.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to make her leave from the back door.
What?
We can easily imagine what you're gonna do. Your mother's already waiting in front of the back door, so just give up, okay? We want to talk to both of you. Open the door, and then we'll have a little chat inside.
I'm really sorry, Nina.
I don't need your meaningless apologies. Stop it, Kyle.
No, I have to talk to you. Please listen to me. I was never serious with her. Believe me, I just went with the flow. I had no other choice.
I don't care if you were serious with her or not. It doesn't change the fact that you cheated on me and that you brought her home while I was working. Gosh, I can't believe what you did to me.
Yeah, I did. But I love you the most. Nina.
So what? If you really loved me, I doubt you'll ever cheat on me.
Please come home. I miss you so much. Can we sort this out together? Give me a chance. Nina, I promise I'll do better next time. I don't want to get a divorce. What the hell are you thinking?
You're expecting me to go back to the house where you made love with her so many times? You must be crazy.
If you don't like the house, we can move out. We were just renting it anyway. We can buy a new house together.
I don't like the house, and most importantly, I don't like you. I don't want to live with you anymore. I can't stand it. I'm telling you that I want to get divorced because I no longer love you, okay?
No, I don't want a divorce. You can't leave me. I really love you. Nina, it was her who made the first move on me in the first place. She was stressed out with work, so I was just trying to make her feel better.
Making her feel better with your body, huh? And just to remind you, she said that she was serious with you. She also told me she'll pay me compensation money. You're the only one making excuses here.
I don't know about her, but I was never serious with her. She works for me. I just can't reject her, can I? It might affect our work. I had no other choice.
You had other choices, believe me. And you even made me wash the bed sheets after you used the bed with her. You're disgusting, really. You creep the hell out of me.
I'm really sorry about that, but I was being considerate of you, Nina. I thought you might want it washed before you slept on the bed.
Then why didn't you just do it yourself? Why are you making your wife clean up your mess? You must have lost your damn mind.
I'm really in a live or die situation, Nina. I really need your help. She threatened me that she'll tell my company about the affair if I don't agree to getting together with her. If the company finds out, I might lose my job.
It's a private thing. They shouldn't be able to fire you. Unless you were making out in the office or something.
What am I supposed to do if everyone else at work finds out about our affair? Are you expecting me to work there while everyone talks about me behind their backs?
God, Kyle, you're the one to be blamed for doing something shameless. You deserve it, and you should take responsibility for your actions.
But I can't go through this alone. I was doing great at work, and I'm in debt. I need a job to pay the money back. I just can't change jobs now. My job now gives me a great salary. I can't lose this opportunity.
None of my business. It's all your fault that you're in this situation now.
Nina, you really have to help me. I can't go through this alone.
Just get together with her. You get to keep your job. She gets to have you. It's a win-win. Everything will be fine after that, no?
I really never wanted to get together with her. I never planned to get married to her. I told you I was never serious with her.
Shut up.
And I think her salary won't be enough to support our living. I really need you in my life, Nina.
So are you telling me that you prefer to be with me because I get paid enough to pay back your debts to support both of our livings?
No, that's not it. You're misunderstanding me.
Yes, it is. And I think I understand you pretty well. You told me that you had debts to pay back after we got married. Not telling me beforehand wasn't really fair for me, but I decided to give you a chance. I didn't quit my job and chose not to become a housewife because I wanted to pay back all the money as soon as possible. I wanted to have kids, but I thought it would be better if we pay all your debts first.
I'm sorry, Nina. I didn't know I was pressuring you to work.
When your mother verbally attacked me saying that I should quit my job and support you as a housewife, you never protected me from her harsh words. You were never on my side. Let me be completely honest with you. You were never, ever a good husband to me.
I promise I'll do better next time. Give me one last chance.
You made me do everything around the house as if I was a housemaid. Then you cheated on me and even invited her to come over to sleep in our bed. I'm tired of working for you, looking after you, and being lied to. I had enough of you.
I really regret everything I did to you, Nina. So I hope you can be by my side and see how I change for the better. I'll prove that I'm not just words. Please give me one last chance.
You regret everything, huh? Then go on regretting all your life choices alone. I don't have time for that. I can't stand being with someone like you anymore. I deserve better.
Mom says that she'll break relations with me as well. I'm gonna be completely alone.
I don't care. I thought you preferred that way. I was the one who always looked after her when she visited us. You did nothing. You said she was annoying and never really respected her. You know that your mom got divorced with your dad because he had an affair with a different woman, right?
So she's furious that I did the same thing to you.
Yeah, I saw her throwing a vase at you when we broke into the house while you were trying to make her leave. It was like a scene from a movie. But you know what I really enjoyed? It was hilarious when you screamed like a girl seeing your mother there.
There's nothing funny about that. And she told me that I wouldn't get to inherit anything from her because I'll no longer be her son.
You should blame yourself. It's all your fault.
Nina, I'm really sorry. You just can't leave me like this. Please forgive me. I'm begging you.
You are so annoying. How many times do I have to tell you?
I can't live without you. I need someone to take care of me.
Oh my God, Kyle, you're an adult. You should be able to look after yourself. You have a job and a stable income. You can support yourself.
Please don't dump me. I really need you. You're the only one I can depend on, Nina. You have to help me. If you leave me, I'm gonna lose everything. It's over for me.
You're the one who cheated on me, betrayed me, and lost my trust. Blame your own actions. How can you be so shameless to beg for my help when you cheated on me and treated me like a housemaid? I never ever want to see you again. Don't come begging for help because you're just someone I used to know. Just agree to our divorce and pay me compensation money. That's the least you could do as my husband. My husband was very reluctant to get divorced, and he tried to talk me into it until the very last moment. So I arranged a meeting with both of us and his mother there to make him sign the papers. He no longer could object with his furious mother glaring at him for the whole time. Whenever he tried to object and make excuses, his mother would slap him in the face, and I swear she nearly punched him in the end. It's a secret that looking at him being slapped in the face made me laugh. I was trying so hard to hide my laugh. And because he didn't agree to getting remarried with the girl he had an affair with, she told the company about it, and soon everyone in his office knew about his affair. He was quickly moved to another department after that. Obviously, he didn't have enough money to pay for his compensation, so I had him sell his expensive belongings like his car. He was able to pay half of what I asked him to pay after selling his stuff, but I'll have to wait for the other half. We agree that he'll pay in installments, and if he ever missed the deadline, I'm definitely going to seize all of his assets. Now he has to pay back his debts all alone. He seems to have a really hard time making ends meet. I saw him on his way to work the other day, but he looked worn out, and his suit was all tattered. I honestly think he deserves it, so there's no way I feel sorry for him. I'm glad I was able to realize I was stupid for supporting him just because I was his wife, no matter how harshly he treated me. After I got a divorce and moved out of the house, I temporarily stayed at his mother's house until I found a new place to live. After spending some time with her, I realized that she wasn't such a bad person. She wanted me to quit my job because she was cheated on by her husband while she was at work. She didn't want me to make a similar mistake. I was really able to bond with her while I stayed at her house, and now I'm closer to her than ever. I'm glad I was finally able to bond with her, but it also makes me sad that I'm not related to her anymore. She's very thoughtful and invites me over to have dinner with her once in a while. Our relationship might seem a bit weird, but I'm glad to have her by my side. I'm going to move on with my life and start anew. I still have a long way to go in life. I can't waste my life on him.
Hey, Harmony. It's nice to meet you. I am Tessa. Your husband, Chris, is always being nice to me and helping me out with things, you know? Nice to meet you, Tessa. I'm not sure I know a Tessa. Who are you, exactly? Oh, no one important, really. Just Chris's girlfriend. Excuse me? Me and Chris have been dating for a year now. You do know he doesn't love you anymore, don't you, honey? Why don't you just break up with him? Who'd want to stay in a loveless relationship like yours? Or are you scared of being alone? Is that it? Tragic. What the hell is this crap all of a sudden? Face it, your relationship's been dead in the water for months now. I find the fact that you guys didn't break up yet totally baffling. Oh wait, could it be because you have a kid together? Who do you think you are, messaging me out of the blue with all this stuff? Who do you think you are? None of this is any of your business. This is between me and Chris, and we'll discuss anything that needs to be discussed as a couple. I'm messaging you because Chris feels trapped and needed help to escape from your psycho clutches, you big dumb moron. Do you understand your position? What makes you think you get to tell me what to do? You're nothing but his lover. All you need to do is pay me the huge sum in compensation you're gonna owe me when I'm done speaking to my lawyer. You've got some nerve coming at me like this out of nowhere with your crazy demands. Exactly, which means all I have to do for this to be over is pay the compensation. We'll be done after that, right? Chris and I have been doing some serious thinking about our future. If paying you to go away is what it takes for us to be together, then it's a small price to pay. Is that so? Oh, by the way, honey, I think maybe you already knew this, but me and Chris are together right now. He fell asleep after eating my home-cooked meal made with love, care, and affection. Now he's passed out on the sofa with the biggest, happiest, cheesiest grin on his face. How are you even messaging me? Did you get my number off his phone while he slept or something? Chris always hated having his phone looked at, you know. Do you really think you have the right to go sneaking around behind his back like this? Don't worry, I get a pass. He told me there's no place he can feel comfortable and relaxed when he's there in that house with you. Apparently being here with me and my delicious food and messages is the only time he can decompress and be free of his cares and worries. So hurry up and break up with him so we can all be done with this. I don't need to hear any of this crap from you. You go poking your nose in where it's not welcome about things you don't understand, and you actually expect me to take you seriously? I know much more than you think I do, girl. For example, how you've done nothing but turn Chris down lately when it comes to steamy fun time between the sheets, right? You're supposed to be a married couple, but you can't even do the bare minimum in fulfilling your natural obligations as a wife? That poor man. It was only a matter of time before he cheated with you, treating him like that. You do realize this is all your fault, right? I don't have to listen to this. I'll talk to Chris about it later. Don't talk like that, Harmony. We're all in this together. Me and you are in the same position here, after all. We both want what's right for Chris, don't we? Me and you in the same position? You're making me want to vomit. Take that back. Oh, my poor baby. You're right. How could I have been so foolish? Okay, I take it back. Chris hates you so much, he can't even bear to be in the same room with you, but he's madly in love with me. You're absolutely right. Our positions couldn't be any more different. You're trying to start a fight with the wrong person here, you know? If you want to say something to anyone, then it should be my husband. Of course I say things to your husband. I say all sorts of things to him when the two of us are alone in bed, dearie. But he did tell me you're frigid, so it's not like I'm lying. Did he really? Yes, so hurry the hell up and break up with him so he can finally be free of you. I know it'll be painful to let go given how possessive and neurotic you are, but you don't have to worry one bit, because with me by his side, he's going to be the happiest man on earth. That's some serious self-confidence you've got there. It's not like it's without good reason. He's really happy now, after all. There is the small issue of you guys having a daughter together, though. He told me about her the other day. Just make sure you don't give him custody of her, okay, honey? Chris and I will be making some babies of our own, so your little brat won't be needed. Don't worry, he definitely won't be getting custody of our daughter. Thank God for that. I'll be sending him home to get everything over with you tomorrow, so make sure you're ready to break up with him when he arrives. Harmony, are you gonna hurry up and file for the divorce or what? You move slower than paint dries. You again? Seriously? What am I supposed to do? I'm obviously gonna message you if you won't divorce him. I have circumstances of my own to deal with. Circumstances? Like what? Having no money? If it's the compensation, Chris said he's willing to pay whatever you claim from us. My circumstances are none of your business. Oh, yes, they are. I'm Chris's girlfriend. How could whatever's stopping you divorcing him and having him all to myself not be my business? I think you mean his lover. That might be what you call it from your position as a sad, jilted, jealous, bitter onlooker. But to me and Chris, who are head over heels in love with each other, we're boyfriend and girlfriend in every real sense of the word. Is that so? By the way, what do you think me and Chris are doing right now? I don't care. You say that, but I bet your imagination's running wild, isn't it? Okay, since you're raring to know, I'll tell you. Are you ready? Here it is. Me and Chris are taking a bath together. Isn't his habit of washing himself from the bottoms of his feet upwards cute? I have never known a guy who does this. Oh, wait, you did know about it, didn't you? You did used to take long romantic soaks in the tub together back when he didn't hate you, right? Is this why you messaged me? Wait a sec, Harmony, you're not feeling jealousy right now, are you? It would be super ironic if you were, 'cause you're the one who was cold and hostile towards him all the time. You have no right to feel like that after all this time. If you didn't want to lose him, maybe you shouldn't have driven him straight into my arms. I have nothing to say to you, Tessa. You are nothing to me. In that case, hurry up and get out of that house and let's all move on from this shit show. That's my plan, whether you tell me to or not, so you can keep your orders to yourself, thanks. I'm giving you orders because I don't believe you. Chris has money after all, right? To a broke loser like you, he was the perfect husband. That's why you've been unable to let go of him all this time, right? Wrong. What's more, you have a job, right? I never did understand that. Like, why would you work when Chris made more than enough money to provide for the both of you? I don't know what's getting into women these days. He told me, about how you were neglecting the household. How could you do that to your family when you have an elementary school-age daughter? That poor girl. If I was blessed with a rich husband like that, which I soon will be, I would have quit my job so I could be a stay-at-home housewife and focus on the home. That's great. Feel free to do whatever you like after we're divorced. Hurry up and frickin' divorce him then. I want to tie the knot on our anniversary next month. Is that so? I hope you make it in time. That depends entirely on you, dummy. I already told you Chris is willing to pay whatever you want in compensation, so what else could we possibly do to move things along? We're stuck here waiting for your slowpoke ass to get a move on. Hurry up and divorce him. An ugly cave troll with no reason to exist like you has no right to rob Chris of even another second of his time. You've stolen enough already. You really are crazy about my husband, huh? It's called love, honey. You wouldn't know. Really? I'm pleased my husband found himself a girl like you. Oh, what's this? Is someone bitter? What a sore loser. You're free to interpret it however you want. I will make one thing clear, though. You seem a little worried that I'm not going to divorce him. But I promise you, me and him are done, and we will be going our separate ways soon enough. Yeah, you're repeating yourself now. Just hurry up and get it over and done with so we can be free of you. Soon it'll be my turn to be happy. You, Miss Cave Troll, and your Cave Troll spawn daughter need to get out of that house pronto. Good morning, Harmony. We just registered to get married. All that awaits me and Chris now is a life of love, fulfillment, and happiness. Bye-bye, Papa. Huh? Papa? Papa? Bye-bye. Wait a sec. Is that Chris's daughter, Mia? Yep. Say bye-bye to Papa for me, okay? Oopsie. Sorry I stole your daddy, little girl. But your papa's gonna be real happy from now on, so you don't need to worry about him one bit. One thing's for sure, he'll be 1,000,000 times happier than he ever was with your mommy. Me and my mommy are the happy ones. Aw, you're just like her. I see you're a sore little loser, too. I bet you feel super sad and lonely deep down, though, right? It's okay, I understand. But you should know this was all your mommy's fault. She did this. My mommy didn't do anything wrong. Besides, I'm not sad or lonely at all. I guess you are still in elementary school. You're probably too young to understand why this is all your mom's fault. Don't treat me like a kid. I'm in grade 3 already, so I understand plenty. Life's gonna be hard for you from now on, you hag. Hag? I'm nothing of the sort. I'm a hell of a lot younger than your mother, that's for sure. She's got skin like a leather sofa. You're still older than me. Well, sure, of course I am. You're a kid. Whatever. I need you to tell your mom something for me. Can you do that? Tell her your papa just married the love of his life. Besides, your daddy doesn't ever want to see you again, so you better make damn sure you never try to come visit him. Do I make myself clear, you little brat? Well, I don't want to see him either, so there. You really are like your mother, you poor thing. My daughter isn't poor, and she doesn't need your sympathy. Oh, are you back, Harmony? Were you so shocked you had to force your kid to reply to me? She picked up my phone and replied of her own accord while I was on the toilet, that's all. But, wow, Tessa, those messages, I am speechless. The fact you think that's any way to speak to a child tells me all I need to know about you. Why? Because I told her dad never wants to see her again? But it's the truth. What would you do, have me lie? We couldn't have her holding on to false hopes of having a relationship with her dad again and showing up out of the blue. So I figured the kindest thing to do was to give it to her straight. Think about it. You'd be in an awkward spot yourself if she told you she wanted to see him, right? If she wanted to meet her dad, I'd let her. But to be honest, I think she's better off without that lying, cheating lowlife in her life. Your little girl was putting on a brave face just like you. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. A brave face? No, that's what she really thinks. Is it really? I have my doubts. In any case, it's time for me to enjoy my newfound happiness. Thanks for everything, bitch. Charming. If anything, I should be the one thanking you. Huh? I'm really grateful to you, as is my daughter. Thanks to you, she and I can finally be happy. Happy? You're about to plunge into the depths of hell and poverty together. What could possibly be happy about that? The words happiness and single mother household do not go together. I don't know what your definition of happiness is, but me and Mia are very happy right now. Wow, you really are intent on putting on that bold front right until the very end, huh? Pathetic. If you ask me, this is probably the kind of thing Chris doesn't like about you. Listen, babe, I'll tell you what. Here's some advice for free. If you really want to be happy like I am, then you need to start working harder to be loved. My sage words are probably wasted on a beat-up old hag like you, but oh well, I tried. Harmony, you have to help me. I don't know what to do. Huh? Who are you? It's me, Tessa. We were messaging all the time a little while ago. Surely you remember me. Sorry, I deleted all unnecessary contacts, so I don't know who you are. Oh, come on. I know there's no way you'd forget. You know why I'm messaging you like this, don't you? Sorry, I have absolutely no idea. It's about Chris. He was so kind at first, but he turned into a different person as soon as we got married. I barely recognize him now. He even hits me sometimes when he drinks, and that's not all. He's in debt. Yep. I see you finally met my real ex-husband. He always did have a habit of spending twice what he earned. Wait, what? You knew the whole time? Why didn't you tell me? I had no idea he was like this. He's a man with two faces. You're probably better off giving up on him. Believe me, I want to, but he threatened to post naked pictures of me online if I ever leave him. He won't let me stay at my parents'. He won't even let me talk to my friends. I feel so trapped. Oh my God, Harmony, you have to help me. Yep, that sounds about right. With me, he threatened to hurt our daughter if I ever disobeyed him. He only seems like a good guy on the surface. When I told people what he was doing to me, he started spreading rumors that I was mental and needed to be institutionalized. He made everyone think I was crazy. That's who he really is. I can't live like this. When I said I wanted to become a stay-at-home housewife, he punched me in the face. He said I had to work forever. Yep, same here. He was adamant I worked as many jobs as possible because he couldn't keep up with his debt repayments on just his salary alone. As you well know, he's as irresponsible with money as they come. His spending is so out of control, he doesn't stop at the money he owns either. After going into so much debt, the loan sharks started refusing him. He started shoplifting and selling the stuff he stole to people on the streets in the rough parts of town. Oh my god. This is why you said you and Mia were happy back when we were messaging before, isn't it? Yep. I was worried you might figure out what I was hinting at back when you saw my daughter's replies and escape while you still had a chance. But it would appear you interpreted it differently and proceeded to march blindly into an abusive relationship with one of the biggest scumbags ever to walk the face of the earth. I can't tell you how grateful I am for freeing me and my daughter from that psycho's clutches. Thanks, Tessa. Thanks to you, me and Mia can finally live in safety with happiness and peace of mind. I don't need a scumbag like that in my life. Oh my god, you guys can have him back. Nope, we don't want him. We are absolutely never having anything to do with him again for as long as we live. I tolerated 10 long years under the same roof as him. Why would I willingly go back to that after finally escaping? I'm so sorry. I was in the wrong all along. I'm sorry for all those arrogant, hurtful things I said to you and your daughter. Please, I am begging you. You have to help me. I just got married. This should be the happiest time of my life. And yet, here I am in the depths of hell, and you're the only person I can talk to about it. I'm scared, Harmony. So scared. I have no idea what he'll do to me if I try talking to my parents about this, let alone the cops. Scary, isn't it? You understand how I feel, don't you? I know what it feels like to be subjected to Chris's abuse, but I have no idea what made you so desperate to be with a man like him that you were willing to have an affair to obtain him. Plus, I'll never forget the horrible things you said to my daughter. I only said that in self-defense. Besides, it's not like your daughter cared about him, so she wasn't upset at all, right? No harm done. That she wasn't upset isn't the point. The point is that you told her her dad never wanted to see her again precisely because you thought it would upset her. But the truth of it is, we're the ones who never want to see him again. I'm so sorry. I'll apologize to Mia too. Just give me a chance, please. I need you to help me come up with a way out. Why would I help the woman my husband had an affair with? Because if not for me, you would never have been able to escape. Sure, that may be true, but you still said it was my fault he cheated. You still gave me live updates on the affair to make sure I got hurt as much as possible. You went out of your way to insult, harass, and abuse me at every opportunity. You only have yourself to blame for the mess you're in now. You made your bed, now lie in it. So what are you saying, that I carry on being his slave and human punching bag? I'm sorry to say it, Tessa, but that's what's best for me and my daughter, so yes. Oh my god, you are heartless. You're human trash. So as long as you're all right, that's all that matters, even though I'm in such a desperate situation? I couldn't give a single solitary heck about what happens to the low-life, gutter-crawling whore my husband was screwing behind my back. But I only went with him because he tricked me. I thought you were going to be happy when you married my ex-husband. I thought my daughter and I were going to plunge into the depths of hell together. I thought a single-mother household could never be happy. You did say all those things, didn't you? I take it all back. I was foolish and short-sighted. Please, I'm begging you. If you know of any way I can escape from Chris, I need you to tell me. Let's see. Aha, I know. Maybe if you put up with the abuse for 10 years, he'll get bored of you once you lose your youth and good looks. Just pray that when he does, he'll toss you aside and move on to someone else. Who knows? When you do, you might end up getting a bunch of weird messages from his deranged lover. After that, I blocked Tessa, resolving to put that dark period in my life behind me once and for all. She did message me from another number a few times, begging for help, seemingly genuinely terrified about what my psycho ex-husband might do to her next. But I couldn't risk him getting wind of the fact we'd been messaging each other and come after me again, so I just ignored her. I don't have an ounce of sympathy for Tessa. I have no obligations to help her, and I can't risk that lunatic Chris setting his sights on me again after everything he's put me through during those long 10 years. My ex-husband really is a crafty, evil human being. Something tells me that now that he has Tessa in his clutches, he won't be letting her go for a very, very long time. He owes crazy amounts of money and debt repayments too, so between constantly being forced to work and being abused every time she comes home, far from happiness, a life of misery and despair is all that awaits her. He already forced her to cover all the compensation he owed me, so it seems she really is set to plunge to the depths of financial hell alongside him. As for me and my daughter, we moved out of town immediately after the divorce. Where did we go, you ask? Nuh-uh, that's a secret. But I can assure you it's somewhere Chris will never, ever be able to find us. But just to be safe, I went to the cops with proof of everything he'd done to me and had a restraining order put out against him. I can't tell you how grateful I am that me and my daughter are finally free of his abuse and exploitation. And I'll do everything in my power to ensure that we never have to live that life again. Now, Mia smiles more than ever, and she's loving every single day of her life. I'm committed to making her as happy as possible. And you know what? I have a feeling things can only get better from here on out. She and I are going to make so many fun memories together that, before long, she won't even remember her low-life ex-dad. Yo, Larissa! How you been lately, girl? How's my favorite sister-in-law doing? Hey, Bethann. Lately? Just the usual, really. I haven't been up to much. I don't mean that. I mean, do you have a boyfriend yet? No, I don't have a boyfriend yet. Oh, Larissa, you poor thing. Do you really think you can keep going on like this? This is no way for a woman of your age to be living. What's the point in rushing after all this time? It can't be helped. You might be too old to get pregnant now, but there's no reason you can't at least get married. You don't want to be lonely in your old age, do you? Well, no, not really, but still. Hey, wait a sec. Is the reason you're coming at me with all this stuff because you think you guys are going to end up having to care for me when I'm too old to look after myself? Well, think about it, sweetie pie. You do still live with Mommy and Daddy, and me and Reginald have kids of our own now, so we can hardly afford to have to change your diapers when you get old. Change my diapers? Jeez, Bethann, what are you talking about? Talk about being overly dramatic. Sheesh. I assure you, you'll never have to worry about looking after me. I have plenty of retirement money saved up, so you can just forget about all this and stop worrying. Larissa, now you listen to me, and you listen to me good. Your parents, or your brother, Reginald, my husband, might not have the nerve to say this to you, but you're over-relying on your parents. It's time to grow up. Is that so? Reginald's 8 years your senior, and I think your parents spoil you because you're their youngest. But you're over 30 now, sweetie pie. No matter which way you look at it, it's time to pull your bootstraps up and get your life together. I know independence is scary, but you have to fly the nest at some point. And there was me thinking I already was independent. Oops, forgive me for that, sweetie pie. You caught me off guard. How exactly are you independent? You might have that job you do on your computer, but you still live with your parents. Yes, that's right. Wait a sec. You don't actually think working from home constitutes a real job, do you? You do understand that in the eyes of the world, you're nothing but an unemployed hermit loser, right? Who cares what the world thinks? The bottom line is I make enough money to support myself and pay the rent here. I even help you cover Joseph's college fund, don't I? I can see you're awfully worried about me, but I can assure you I'm not struggling at all, so please stop. Wow, so you chip in a little here and there for my son's college fund. Whoop-de-doodle-doo. What do you want, a medal? Okay, so even if we accept, for argument's sake, that things are okay now, who's to say how you'll be doing in 5 or 10 years? It's time you had a long, hard think about your future, pumpkin pie. You need to bag yourself a man with a stable job soon, before it's too late. Sure, it'd be nice if I met someone. You say that, but you're not even trying. You can't seriously think you have time to be sitting around doing nothing at your ripe old age. You won't be able to find a husband if you wait much longer. I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. You really are the most naively optimistic, delusional woman I've ever met. I'm not saying these things to be mean or insensitive. I just want what's best for you. I see. think about it, your dad's health isn't great, and he's sure to need care one day, right? And get this, he told me the thought of you still being a lonely old spinster from when that time comes makes him frightfully anxious. You simply cannot go on like this, my dear. Something tells me my dad didn't refer to me as a lonely old spinster, but whatever, Beth Ann, you can say what you like. Anyway, let me get this straight. What you're saying is that, basically, you and Reginald want to live with my parents and care for them in their old age? No, actually, that's not what I'm saying at all. But if you don't get your life together soon, they're inevitably going to end up relying on me and your brother. And another thing, why the hell do you need 2 rooms all to yourself in that house? Because I use one as a study and one as a bedroom. You think you have a right to everything in that damn house just because it belongs to your mommy and daddy, don't you? Were you raised with no discipline whatsoever? I've never known anyone so spoiled. The bottom line here is that you need to find a man to put a ring on your finger and get your life in order as soon as possible, 'cause I can assure you, sweetiekins, time waits for no woman. I can't think of anything more tragic or miserable than an old unmarried woman spending her retirement all on her own. And your arbitrary assumptions should matter to me why exactly? Do not give me attitude, woman. I am going out of my way to help you here. In fact, I was kind enough to use my free time to find some dating sites and marriage agencies for you to try out. So I need you to put some effort into finding a man on your end, too. Do I make myself clear? You better do what I say. Remember, my sweet little pumpkin pie, I only have your best interests at heart here. I'd never do anything if I didn't think it was what you needed. Larissa, how's the husband hunting going? Did you register on the marriage websites I sent you? It's been over a week now. Surely you have some dates lined up by now. Sorry, I've been busy with work and didn't really get a chance to look. What? This is much more important than work. Look, I can tell you're passionate about my love life, but it's not like I'm obsessed with the idea of finding a man right now. So I'd appreciate it if you'd let me do this at my own pace. Even though I'm giving you all this help for free? How dare you throw my kindness back in my face? Sorry. You really are a nasty piece of work, aren't you, Missy? What did I expect? You are an unmarried old hag in your 30s that's bound to make anyone bitter. I guess it can't be helped. Fine, have it your way. I'll give up on helping you find a man. I only have one thing to ask of you. Will you hear me out? Something to ask of me? What is it? Listen, the thing is, Joseph has told me and Reginald he wants to go to France as an exchange student. So, would you mind doing us a huge favor and asking your parents if they'll help out with some money? I think you'd be better off asking them directly yourselves. Your brother keeps stubbornly refusing. He flipped out at me when I asked, accusing me of trying to waste your parents' retirement fund. But if you ask them, they're bound to help out, right? I don't know why, but they seem to really like you. So please, sweetie, won't you do this for my darling, precious Joseph? You know he'd love you forever and ever if you helped him achieve his dream of going to France. When you say exchange, do you mean short term? How long would he be there for? No, he wants to live there for a year. That's a long time. I somehow doubt my parents would be willing to pay for that even if I asked them. Besides, if my brother's against it, what right do I have to go sticking my nose in? So, what are you saying? That your nephew should give up on his dream? If you are so desperate to send him to France, how about you encourage him to get a part-time job and save up for the trip himself? There'd be no harm in him waiting a few years, and if he could learn the importance of hard working and saving before he went, he'd be in a really good spot to start his new life of independence in a foreign country. No, I want him to go while he's still a student. But it's not mine or my parents' job to realize your dreams. Goodness me, you really are cold. It's not like I'm asking you to lend us money, is it? No, but I'm pretty sure I'd be the one who ended up paying. Ugh, I see you still insist on talking absolute nonsense. It saddens me to see a fully grown woman making what should be a simple conversation so needlessly complicated. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Listen, Larissa, won't you just ask them for me? Won't you just try once? If they say no, I'll never mention it again. Surely that's the least you can do for me. Look, Bethann, I wouldn't normally bring this up, but I feel like you forced my hand. Joseph hasn't been studying at all since he went to college, has he? I hear all he does is go out partying and smoking weed with his friends. I'd have to be a sandwich short of a picnic to lend him so much money given his current priorities. I think you should seriously consider whether he actually needs this money or whether it's even appropriate for him to have it in the first place given his behavior lately before pressuring me for financial support. But he told me his dream is to learn French. Helping your children realize their dreams is a parent's duty, is it not? That's why I'm asking you. Can't you see I'm desperate? Exactly. It's a parent's duty. I am not Joseph's mom. Figure it out yourself. Wait a sec. Are you doing this to punish me because you're bitter about not having any children of your own? Excuse me? You're doing this because I got married and had a son while I was still young, aren't you? You're jealous, aren't you? I'm really not. It's fine, I understand. It's only natural you'd act this way, given your situation. You're nothing but a sad, childless, bitter old woman trying to convince yourself you made the right choices by acting like you're above me. It'll be practically impossible for you to have children at your age, after all. If, by some miracle, you did manage to conceive, the baby would probably come out all weird and deformed. That's why you're so cold towards my Joseph, isn't it? Normally aunts spoil their nephews, but to you, he represents what could have been had you not been so hopelessly ignorant of the realities of being a woman. I spoil him in my own way, Bethann. I just draw the line at year-long study expeditions to France. He is becoming a little cocky these days, though. Aha! There it is. You won't ask your parents because you're jealous. It's as plain as day. No, like I already told you, you're wrong. You really are the most useless person I have ever met. Anyone would think you'd be more than willing to help out, given that your fate as excess baggage is more or less a guarantee at this point. Mark my words, Missy, no one will be around to help you if you carry on being this nasty and insensitive for much longer. I don't need anyone to help me. You might be able to get away with this atrocious attitude of yours while Mommy and Daddy are still around to keep a roof over your head. You're only doing this because you don't yet understand the harsh realities of life, but I promise you, one day you will. Me and your brother will absolutely not be looking after the hag in the kids' bedroom, ever. Huh? The hag in the kids' bedroom? Is that supposed to be me? Duh, of course it is, doofus. Joseph told me the other day. It's what kids these days are calling tragic old women like you who never leave their parents' house, apparently. I see. You know, old, single, barren wastelands like you. The only value in you existing now is to help me invest in my son's future. Because it's our duty as humans to breed, multiply, and care for our offspring. It's about time you woke up and smelled the coffee. Larissa, you're the garbage of society. Larissa, you said something to your parents, didn't you? By any chance, are you talking about the money to send Joseph to France for study? I knew it, so you did say something. I didn't say a thing. How can that be? I can't believe my boy finally mustered up the courage to ask his grandparents for the money himself, only for them to go and ask you for it instead? That's because my mom and dad can't afford to help him. He needs $40K after all, right? It's hardly pocket change you're asking for here, Bethann. That's a lot of money. I'm not sure why you seem to think my parents have the stuff growing on trees, but they don't. Surely you have some savings stashed away somewhere. I have seen how luxurious your house is. Don't try and pull the wool over my eyes. We live in an aging society now. Life expectancy is up, and I have no idea how long my mom and dad are going to be around, so looking after them during their retirement is a big source of worry for me. Old people get old. It's what they do. This is why the economy's in the shitter, because of tightwads like you sitting on big piles of cash and not spending anything. Look, if you think you'll be able to pay me back, I am happy to give you a loan. But you wouldn't be able to do that, would you? You're horrible. You've got all that money, but you do nothing but hog it to yourself. Why are you so obsessed with pushing this issue in the first place? You know my brother's against it. I think you should be hashing it out between the two of you before making absurd demands of me, given that you are his parents and all. If you have a favor to ask of me, then I'd appreciate if you did it through the proper channels. You think the fact you help pay for my son's college fund gives you the right to talk down to me? You shut your goddamn mouth. You only give us pocket change anyways. You might not admit it, but I know it's been your dad helping out with his college fund all along. Do you still actually think that? Fine, I'll stop the payments. And what gives you the right to decide what to do with your dad's money? You've got some serious attitude for an unshaven little shut-in hermit living on mommy and daddy's kindness. Know your place. Reading your messages is making me cringe like hell, so you're gonna stop with this bullcrap right now, okay? Beth Ann, I don't know how many times I need to tell you this, but I'm the one paying for Joseph's college fund. I covered the $7,500 for the entry fee, as well as an extra $4,000 this year. You and my brother haven't even contributed a cent. Stop lying, Larissa. It's pathetic. I don't care whether you believe me. The payments for the classes for his last semester will be due soon. But like I just said, I'll be cutting off the payments. Oh, I get it. You're gonna run off with some cooked-up story and tattle on me to your parents so they stop the payments, aren't you? Nope. I most definitely won't be saying a word to either of them because I have no need to. I hope you don't come complaining to me when the money dries up and you realize you can't keep up with the payments anymore. I was only helping out of good faith. But you and Joseph threw it back in my face. You forced my hand with your awful attitudes. You guys are the only ones who need to know your place, and something tells me you will. Very soon. Larissa, there's, a little something I need to talk to you about. What do you want? Is it true you're the one who paid to have your mom and dad's house built? Yep. So, does that mean it really was you paying for Joseph's college fund this whole time? The penny finally dropped, huh? Me and my family told you 1,000,000 times over, so I'm surprised it took so long, but I guess better late than never. But I had no idea a woman in her mid-30s like you could be capable of doing all those things. I'm sorry. I swear, I just thought your family was spoiling you out of pity. I got it wrong, Larissa. I'm sorry. Your mom told me all about how you do stocks and shares, crypto, and what was the other one? Drop shipping? She even showed me your Peeps Tube channel, the Side Hustle Queen. I thought I was seeing things when I saw your sub count. Wow. I just want to make it clear that I am really, really sorry for all the rude stuff I said to you. I already decided I'm going to cut you guys out of my life, so you can keep your apologies. I won't stop you having anything to do with my parents, but if you do, make sure you do it somewhere else, because you're officially banned from entering my house ever again. Joseph will be dropping out of college, too. I've filed for reimbursements on everything I paid for the rest of his time there. Don't even say things like that. We're family, right? Joseph's attitude completely changed when he found out his Aunt Larissa had some money. Actually, he said he wants to apologize to you. Actually, the last message I got from Joseph said, "Listen to me, you old hag. Tell my dork loser granddad to gimme my money now." Don't mind that. He just made a misunderstanding, that's all. You did a really good job of raising him, huh? He is just like his mom. I'm really, really sorry. I'll give him a firm telling off for this, I promise. The reason you couldn't afford to get him into college or keep up with the payments in the first place was because of your wasteful spending habits, wasn't it? My brother told me everything. He said he discovered you were in mountains of debt just before Joseph graduated high school. That's where his savings disappeared to. He used them to get you out of debt, right? Wait, what? Reginald told you that? Of course he did. I was paying for your kid's college fund. Did you think he was gonna lie to me? I had a right to know why my brother couldn't pay himself. Well, Listen, I don't know what got into me back then. I'm living sensibly now, I promise. My brother doesn't seem to see it that way. What? I told him he doesn't have to bother paying me back for the stuff I couldn't get reimbursed on. But he insisted. He promised to pay me back no matter how long it takes. That's why he set up a separate bank account for monthly repayments on my savings, isn't it? Well, yes. And you've been spending that money too, haven't you? My brother knows everything. No, it's not like that. It's not like I'm wasting it. I just make tiny withdrawals here and there when we can't afford groceries or utilities, that's all. If that was true, why would you hide it from my brother? Because of all the stuff with the debt before. It was difficult for me to tell him we were in the red with the household costs after everything that happened. Difficult or not, he still had a right to know, and you should have told him. Apparently he's so sick and tired of you repeating the same old crap that he's considering divorce. What? Divorce? He told me he thought about it last time when he found out about the debt too, but decided against it. I guess he must have thought he saw something in you. He knows he was wrong now, though. He said you helping yourself to his bank account was the last straw. Think about it from his perspective. He'll never have any money, no matter how much he saves, as long as he's married to you, will he? And that's not all. You were plotting to scheme and contrive your way into living with our parents, weren't you? No, I just wanted to help them somehow. Drop the act already, Beth Ann. I know you had your sights on the house. They told me how you kept incessantly asking them to let you move in. That's the real reason you kept pestering me to look for a husband and move out, isn't it? I was an obstacle in the way of your sinister little plan, and you needed me out of the house at all costs. Larissa, I'm sorry. I can't believe I was so wrong about so many things. You've done nothing but take advantage of me and my family's goodwill since you got your claws into my brother. We're not going to let you get away with it for a second longer. If you're so desperate for your son to go back to college, then I suggest you find a job and pay for it yourself. No, please, I swear I'll never ask for the France money ever again. I'll never cause you trouble again for as long as I live. Please, I am begging you to forgive me. If you forgive me, Reginald might change his mind on the divorce. This is all your fault, Beth Ann. You made your bed, now lie in it. I'll never forget how disgracefully you treated me and my family. I think giving birth to a child is an amazing thing, but you only have yourself to blame for not being able to afford his college fees. How about you take a long, hard look in the mirror and tell me which one of us is really the garbage of society? At the very least, the only person in my brother's household that's useless is you. Immediately after that, my brother and his wayward wife started living separately as he made the preparations for the divorce. Even after my brother was kind enough to pay off her debts, she kept spending like some high-flying socialite while stealing money from his savings account behind his back. She might have had him fooled for a while, but in reality, she never changed a bit. She thought she could get away with it because she falsely believed my parents were covering my nephew's college fees. Joseph didn't know the truth either because he blindly believed whatever his pathological liar of a mother told him. He even went as far as being cocky with me. When he found out the truth, he showed up at the house in person, got down on his knees, and apologized. He gave up on study abroad in France and promised to focus solely and single-mindedly on his studies for the time being. He seemed sincere, so I decided to believe in him and give him one more chance. But I made it clear that if he ever got an attitude with me or slacked off with his studies again, I'd stop the payments in a heartbeat. It looks like Joseph's going to be staying with my brother, so Beth Ann's going to be all on her own. I find it hard to have any sympathy for a woman who destroyed a happy family due to her own unquenchable greed and selfishness. I never want to see or hear from her again for as long as I live. There's nothing quite as sad as seeing someone treat those who should be the most important to them in the world like crap. I was called lazy, unproductive, and useless for being single. But in spite of that, I still did everything I could to enrich the lives of my family in whatever way I could. This whole thing taught me that some people are beyond saving, and that sometimes you gotta make a bold decision to look out for yourself and your loved ones. My goal from here on out is to focus on my own happiness a little more, and to live life at my own leisurely pace.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.